Happy holidays. Everything is peppermint flavored, the smell of piss and snow is in the air, and you forgot to get someone a gift. Who? I don't know, but you forgot someone. Now, the plan was to make a video covering all kinds of holiday-related video games, from Christmas to Hanukkah to Kwanzaa. A slight problem, they're all Christmas-themed. Legit, when you look up holiday-themed video games, the first result is Batman Arkham Origins, so please tell me what I'm missing, because Google is not helping. Now, with all that out of the way, let's talk about Santa Claus Saves the Earth. Why? Did you read the title of the video? Yes, this game is real. No, this video is not a fever dream. I think. Santa Claus Saves the Earth was released for Game Boy Advance in 2002, exclusively for PAL regions. And the fact that we never got to experience it here in the States is the early 2000s equivalent of 9/11. Oh wait, as we load up the game, we get an intro cutscene explaining the story. You see, Santa is working diligently to provide presents for everyone before Christmas. But this fairy guy doesn't like that very much, so he transports Santa to some kind of alternate dimension, and he needs to escape. I don't really see how he's saving the Earth, but I guess Santa Claus saves himself. Sounds more like Mrs. Claus checking her husband in a rehab. I don't think that would have sold as well. As we enter the first level, the game's mechanics are really easy to pick up on from just a few minutes of gameplay. Santa Claus Saves the Earth is a 2D platformer with light combat and exploration. You jump around collecting these little coins which do something, I don't know what, and keys that open the exit of each level. Also, these don't even look like keys, they're just floating pyramids, but maybe I'm looking too deeply into Santa Claus Saves the Earth. Honestly, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I genuinely enjoyed my time with this game. The art style is so cute. Just the animation of Santa swinging his gift bag around made the game worth playing. The game's soundtrack, while weird, was nice background noise while playing. And above all else, it's so silly. It clearly doesn't take itself very seriously, and because of that, while it's not a masterpiece, it's fun for an hour or two. Wow, I liked Santa Claus Saves the Earth. I mean, next you're gonna tell me there's a game about Santa Claus using his elves as bowling pins because they want better working conditions. Well, wouldn't you know? Elf Bowling was released for Windows in 1999. Do I need to tell you anything else about its history? Because I don't think it'll make you feel any better. On launch, there's no music, just these elf guys and a scroll that gives us the basic plot. Santa's elves go on strike, so Santa uses them as bowling pins. When we start up the game, we get a tutorial that tells us how to play. And by that I mean one text box that tells us to press space when this meter is in the middle. If you hit space at just the right time, you'll get a strike. And that's the game. That's the whole game. There's nothing more to talk about. Yeah, the elves sometimes moon Santa or start smoking, but that's just the ranch dressing on top of this fruit cake. For a Windows game released in 1999, it's fine, but it's just so bizarre. I get the impression the only reason the devs made it was to make themselves laugh. And honestly, I kinda respect that. This is my artificial Christmas tree. While I like it, and I think it looks nice, a real Christmas tree is ideal. There are environmental benefits to having a real Christmas tree in the house, and the smell of pine is lovely. The issue is that they're expensive, messy, and I have 2 dogs in the house that would constantly get pricked by the needles that come off a real Christmas tree. Let me know your thoughts on real versus fake Christmas trees in the comments. With all that being said, let me introduce you to Attack of the Mutant Artificial Trees, which dares to ask the question, what if artificial trees were alive and also evil? Attack of the Mutant Artificial Trees was released for Mac and PC in November of 2004. Its goal is to get you to buy a real Christmas tree. In between levels, this elf guy tells you why you should get a real tree, and the artificial trees are depicted as aggressive monsters coming out of boxes labeled Made in China or 100% fake. The objective of the game is to pelt these guys with snowballs. It's basically just whack-a-mole. This game has a Wikipedia page, and it quotes the salon writer Andrew Leonard on his review of the game, and I just have to read this to you. The game is diverting for about 3 nanoseconds, less if you give in to the urge to pelt the annoying elf, for which you are unfairly punished. Honestly, I don't know if I could have put it better myself. So the last game we have to look at is actually really recent, being released October of this year. For 40 United States dollars, you can get The Grinch Christmas Adventures, and yes, I played it. Okay, so I'll cut right to the chase. I really disliked this game. The controls were heavy and uncomfortable, the levels felt boring and uninspired, and the narration, which was written entirely in rhymes, was cool for the first, 10 minutes, but got really annoying after 2 hours of getting berated with unnecessary tutorials.
Max is nearby, and Grinchy can feel it. His tail wags reveal him, he just can't conceal it. A love to old Christmas, to steal it is brave. To get on with the plan, get out of this cave. Be careful, these cookies are lickety-slick, and Grinchy hates hugs. Better hide from them quick, hide the Grinch. There are two different paths to make this journey complete. Use the ropes to climb up, or continue by feet. A cave full of dangers, with spikes that can poke. You'll want to avoid them. Their points are no joke.
There are these stealth sections where you're supposed to sneak around and hide to avoid enemies, but you can just cheese them by running right by the baddies. The game is really well animated, the Grinch is really expressive, and Max is adorable. It also plays out just like the book, going directly through the book as you progress. Beyond that, this game just isn't fun. Yes, it's obviously made for kids, but I don't think even kids could get very much enjoyment out of this. Its Steam reviews reflect its poor quality as well. I genuinely didn't expect to dislike that game as much as I did. While none of these games are that spectacular, I had a lot of fun making this video and running through all these holiday-themed video games. I hope you guys have a great holiday season, no matter what you celebrate, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.